F&C in the place to be.
Facts and cap.
I can't wait to cap all the way through this. Like
I got one question,
like
but I'll just say
Cafe
after you fuck you, bitch.
Hey, nigga. Where y'all at in y'all division?
Second.
So I seen this post that says why men don't marry.
I don't know why, cause I did.
It says
We know.
because
I
they're
love my wife.
you went from Mr. Political to Mr. I love my wife.
I love my
Right.
wife.
Mr. Political.
Laura.
Mr. Political to Mr. I love my
Laura. I love you, Laura.
I
wife.
still
Her
put
class,
out that album
nigga.
that chance.
Because there's nothing in it for them. I'm gonna read the statement.
Alright.
What exactly does marriage offer men today? Men know there's a good chance they'll lose their friends,
Nope.
right? Their
My nigga said
respect.
right
Be
here.
quiet, be quiet. I'm trying to listen, bro. Damn, shut the fuck up. Let's go.
Men know there's a good chance they'll lose their friends,
Nope.
their respect, their space, their sex life, their money, and if it all goes wrong, their family. Says a PhD, Mrs. Helen Smith. She has a book called Men on Strike. They don't want to enter into a legal contract with someone who can effectively take half their savings, pension, and property when the honeymoon period is over. Men aren't wimping out by staying unmarried or being commitment phobes. They're being smart. Cause
And she said what's in it for them, right?
unlike women, this is her final statement, which is gonna be my facts and cap. Men lose all power after they say I do. Their masculinity dies. Facts or cap. There's only one person married here, so.
I'll go
I'll go
first.
last.
Alright, you
So I
go
go first. I don't all the way 100% agree, but I definitely understand that point. And I'm not saying that because for me, I see a lot of niggas who like be in that type of situation. I will say, like, I think men value themselves a little too highly a lot of the times. So like when she says a guy who basically he divorces, like a lot of niggas think that they're like a woman wants half of their money and they think a little too, you know what I'm saying, like they think a little too highly of themselves.
Divorce rate is as high as it's ever been, right?
Yes, they're on divorce rates,
always
but also black women, it's statistically proven that black women make more money than black men. So I think it's a lot of ego involved when it comes to that. You know, that's a whole
No,
other
that's a fact. But
Yeah.
that's because a lot of black men don't have jobs.
Yeah. We be locked up. We got
Yeah,
all
I'm
that shit
saying.
going on. Yeah, so there's other factors in that. I'm
In
not.
the workforce, I don't think black
I'm
men
not saying that to bash black men. Put it like that. I'm not saying that to bash black men. But what I'm saying is, I do understand the point that she's making for us. I do understand that. Like, I ain't necessarily saying it's right, but like when it comes to us, it's kind of like it do have to be. Is it wrong to be selfish? Is it wrong to?
Say that.
I'm not just. Is it wrong?
Yes. Yeah. We're listening.
Is it wrong? Is it wrong to be selfish a little bit? Is it wrong to think about yourself before you make?
Am I wrong?
Are you? I'm just asking that. Like, are you wrong to make decisions for yourself?
I think if you're going into a marriage, you have to anticipate all that, right? That's something you have to consider. I'll say you have to consider. In general, I do feel like men lose a little bit of their masculinity in that sense.
Yeah.
Some people call it toxic masculinity.
Ego.
The ego, you have to come to the table with that. You have to.
No, but
I feel like that because you have to because in general when you get married, if you want, I would assume if you want to have that happy marriage, you have to sacrifice.
And
So it's sacrifice, but sacrifice comes in both ways.
I also feel
Sacrifice
me
comes
personally,
both ways.
I think that
It's only talking about
if you get the right woman, she's there to make you better.
that's the only one that you should marry is the right one.
Mm-hmm.
We all make
Doesn't
the right
happen all
decisions,
the
though.
time.
You think
No,
Dr. Dre? You think Dr. Dre right now think he made the right decision?
We don't know what the future holds.
Yeah.
People change. So at the time, you married the right woman, but
That's what I'm saying.
It's really gotta be
all
like a big
circumstantial.
old trust factor. Like, do I think Dr. Dre's relationship was 100 before they got married to the point to where they got married? No. Is that a big thing? I'm like, yo, you need more good times than bad times before you get married. And what I see a lot of folks do is they just especially a lot of niggas, they'll force a marriage just to keep the girl around. Now you still entitled. You still paying for your mistakes you did when you was just a relationship nigga versus a married nigga. But I mean, my whole thing is like, and I can only speak for myself. The whole thing going into it ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change how we dealt with everybody, dealt with each other, and I'm married. Ain't nothing changing. I had the same roles then that I got now. Ain't nothing changed. And that's the whole point. If you can get that, and it ain't always gonna be like that. But if y'all work it out to where it should be like that, then nah, that shit ain't no different. You don't feel all those things as the question said.
I think it's facts, but it's only half the argument. The other half is the girl has to sacrifice too.
Yeah,
The girl has to sacrifice too.
and you're gonna
That's the
sacrifice the
part.
rest of your life.
You have to sacrifice. Marriage is a compromise, it's a sacrifice. So yes, you do.
And you playing
You
in a
lose
team
a lot,
24/7.
but the idea is that it's worth it. So if it's worth it, yeah, you are gonna sacrifice. You're not single anymore. You're not in a relationship where you have all that
But
opportunity.
you ain't gotta lose yourself either.
You don't have to lose yourself.
To
but
the music, the moment you want it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss it. To the next question.
That's how.
Y'all niggas-
Help me with a little bit more.
Y'all niggas a little too deep.
I have a question. Facts or cat? Can you truly be friends with your homeboy's girlfriend? Facts or cat?
Oh, shit.
That's
Yes.
your homeboy.
Yes, facts,
Let
facts.
me.
Your homeboy's girlfriend.
That's your homeboy's girlfriend. Can you truly be friends
100% facts.
with your homeboy's girlfriend?
100% facts. And I'm
this
gonna
is
tell you
coming up
why.
for a real life situation.
Yes, we know. We know the
Real life
situation.
situation.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I heard.
As long as you know your role.
What does that mean?
So,
Episode 1.
so as long as you know, something like this.
On your roll.
Wait. So as long as you know your role, when I say that, what I mean is, so Brandon, Kazadi, y'all my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know, not even, and I'm not even saying this from a standpoint of like, y'all owe me loyalty. Y'all don't owe, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you need to know when it comes down to a certain situation, like say it comes down to my girl or my girl's friends, just know they having her back. Or they're gonna say, or like say I was out doing wrong and we are, and they see me, they're gonna tell her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta be logical about the situation.
I'm waiting for your answer. So you ain't answered yet.
What's the
Facts or cat? Can you be friends with your homeboy's girl?
Yes, you could be friends because as a friend, I would say this.
If you're not loyal,
It depends on what y'all consider friends. So like
Okay.
if
I think my answer about to be so left.
let's say this. It's been times where like me and my girl, I think we disagree on what a friend is, right?
Okay.
Maybe I'm a little too over generous.
Loosey.
Yeah, a little too loosey about what a friend is.
Okay.
So for me, it's like I might not see you for a month,
A year.
a year,
And you still be my close friend.
and we could pick up.
That's a
From her
fact.
level, I'll be like, yo, that's my friend, that's my
That's a
homie.
fact.
For her, she's not like that.
If I don't talk to you in a year, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more so, it's not the amount of when I talk to you. It's how I talk to you. So if I talk to you and it ain't been a year, but we pick up exactly where we left off, you can be my friend. But the situation is, can I be friends with my homeboy's girlfriend?
So look, the reason I say that, so look, after that, the reason I say that is because if they hit it off, I say they cool. If they cool, like for me, y'all are friends. Like if we
Hell no.
get to a point, no. What I'm saying, if we spend a lot of time together, And I feel like y'all are how he is now. You can be a better now. I can be a better friend. Like me and this nigga, we're better friends than y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, and I know this is our podcast. I don't want to get too. Y'all might not all the viewers know, but let's say this: Courtney is Jasmine's friend before she's mine. I understand that.
Expound on that. Courtney.
Okay. Courtney and Jasmine are best friends. My girlfriend is Jasmine.
Okay.
My girlfriend is Jasmine.
Okay.
Courtney and Jasmine are best friends.
Okay.
I understand my role. I know that
And you're friends with Courtney.
me and Courtney are friends,
Okay.
but I understand that she's her friend first.
Okay.
So that's just what it is. Like I understand that this is your friend. Y'all are friends first. If we ever was to be done, I don't have to question what side she's gonna be on. Not even a side. Like you don't have to pick a side. I know who your friend is. That's how it works. But you're my friend.
See this.
Kelly's my friend. I feel like Kelly's my friend. That's his wife. Kelly's my friend.
So
shoot you, nigga.
if Kelly and Kelly
Not you.
for the fans, Kelly is Brandon's wife.
Ah.
If Kelly and Brandon divorced, it was a messy divorce, would you still be friends with Kelly?
Maybe.
I would
What
expect.
do you mean maybe?
I would expect
What does that
to,
mean?
and I wouldn't
I'll be
that.
closer with Brandon. I'll be
I
closer
didn't
with Brandon.
ask what's your relationship with Brandon with. I'm asking
You
what's
asked.
your
Let
relationship
me
with
see.
Kelly?
Okay, so let me answer my question. Let me answer your question. I think Brandon is who I owe my loyalty to, for me, in my personal opinion. But me texting her and being like, you know, how you been? Is everything all right? I think me and Brandon have a trust where Brandon knows he's not gonna think that my intentions are wrong if I was to hit her up. If I was to be like, hey, Kelly, is everything good? Everything's all right? No.
I need some support. Like I'm trying to go out. I need you to pull up on me. That's friends. Like I need you. I'm having an event. Can you pull up on me?
I would not care.
I didn't say what you care now.
I
That's not my question.
don't think you would care, but it might be boundaries, but I can still consider you a friend.
This is why.
That's how I feel
It's
about
I
it.
feel like he would pull up,
This-
and I would hope that he would pull up to hear it because
Like
We
it
got to
depends
that
on the
point.
circumstances and the boundaries. Like I just said, like it depends. It's certain things that depend on the situation. So that's just me.
This is what I feel like. I hold the word friend strongly. If you're my
so
friend,
you bring up with Courtney, we can't be her friend.
y'all not her friends.
Well, we don't. Yeah, we don't.
Y'all not her friends.
We don't speak on the phone with
That's the
Courtney.
question.
If you break up with Courtney, if I break up with my
So
girl,
if Justin break up with Jasmine, I can't text Jasmine ever again.
I didn't say you can't text. You can text whoever you want. That's when you consider Jazz your friend.
Me and Jasmine has developed a friendship.
Listen, this is what I feel.
And like, if they was to break up, and now that they have a kid together, yes, I would still be.
This is what I feel like. If my homeboy
That's
has a
how-
girlfriend,
He has
right?
a
As my day one have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be friends with her because it's conflict of interest. As simple as that. If I have two friends that wasn't going out, then they go out. I'm gonna let them know. Y'all both my friends.
You know why I
Leave
said,
me impartial.
why I think
But
you
I would. I've learned now that, and I always knew this, but I was being petty. If my homeboy has a girl, my loyalty is to you. You're my friend. I could be friendly with you. I could be cool with you.
So let me ask
We
you
could be
a question.
associates, but you're not my friend.
I wish y'all would sing Kazadi on Saturday.
Yeah.
Or whatever day that was.
hold on.
I would.
Alright,
I was fighting for another nigga fight.
let's just say like
If
this,
we be
right?
real. Because another nigga said we were friends. I was just saying
Let
you
me
being
finish.
extra. Go ahead. You didn't let me finish, but go ahead.
Right, this my nigga.
Yeah.
I catch him doing some dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell her, but I talk to this nigga like, hey bro, nah, that shit ain't cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I go and do the same thing with his girl because I call her my friend. But I know their relationship is stronger than that bullshit I just saw going on.
That's your opinion.
Am I wrong for playing both
Well,
sides?
however you decide to handle your friendship is your
But
friend.
if they're both my friends,
In
and
my
I know,
opinion,
if I know their relationship is bigger than that, so say that's you, right? And same thing. You gonna be mad if I saw her doing some shit and I never told you. But I
Yes.
saw you do shit before.
yes,
you never told her.
nigga, yes. I will be mad, yes.
And it's not detrimental.
If your opinion was detrimental. If I tell you, if you see my girl do anything that's detrimental, let me know as you're my homie. And you can feel whatever type of way as
I'm just asking you so I know as a friend.
Tell me.
Okay.
Hey, relax.
I tell you.
Tell me.
Listen,
Tell me.
I think me and you on the same page. We good. We ain't gotta speak on it.
Tell me. But I don't consider y'all friends with my girl. Y'all not. Y'all don't hang out. Y'all don't talk outside of what y'all have relationship with.
This nigga, cause I was in a whole different opinion.
I was arguing for another nigga, and I was drunk. So
And you was talking about that.
I mean, I feel like that I also have friends that I don't talk to on a regular
I
basis.
have one of my best friends I don't talk to often, but when we see each other, we're cool. But at the end of the day, my homie's girl is my homie's girl. That's not my friend isolated. If they break up, I'm not gonna call them and be like, yo, let me tell you what happened to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a relationship outside of you. We
What's
don't.
the difference though? What if y'all do have a
What if
relationship?
Like
What?
what? Give me an example of what real life
like
relationship y'all have.
So me and Kelly, as long as they've been married, so over the the last few years, we've developed a rapport.
Okay.
We're super cool. Like we're super
I don't
cool.
have to be around.
I can call Kelly without calling him. And me and Kelly have a conversation.
As long as it ain't Chris.
It's been times where I called Kelly and I never even told him, hey, I called Kelly today. I just called Kelly, nigga. What's up?
Alright, but when they break up, are you still doing that the same way?
If there's
I
still,
possibly can. Yes.
and I can't feel no type of way because they have a
But
It's not about you, it's about him. It's not about you, it's about him. Cause I'm not, whether you feel no type of way or not doesn't mean he can't be
It's
friends
the
with her.
intention.
My thing is him. It's saying he gonna call her the same way if y'all break up. I don't think I agree with you.
So you downstairs.
Let's see, Rob.
yo, our cameraman, this nigga fired. This nigga tripping.
He about to fire before we sign the deal.
So what's the next
We
one?
was talking about music earlier and off camera, but we was talking about like selling hip hop. I need to know. I think we all can agree, Young Jeezy 101 is the most influential rap album. One of the most influential rap albums in the last 20 years. But is it the best
The best one
rap album in the South in the last 20 years?
is Thug Motivation one
Let y'all
of the
read going.
best rap album out of the South in the best 20 years.
Yes.
Top, yes. If somebody made that argument, I wouldn't have no dispute to them. And when we say the biggest, I'm thinking about
Where I was at when the shit came out.
I'm thinking about going to school, Snowman shirt band.
Ah, shit, I wouldn't even.
That shit made me want to sell drugs. And I was an athlete driven suburban kid. You feel me? Like that shit made me want to trap. So I can't sit here and deny, yeah, I do agree. I think I don't see no issue with what you think. I think that was,
trying to think
it is influential. I'm thinking of like other
I'm trying to think of something
southern
that's-
albums.
I'm trying to think of one that could beat it. Cause I ain't got one right now.
I mean, T.I. got albums. I think T.I.'s a more longevity guy than a.
T.I. has better albums.
He has better work as a whole.
That one
I
album.
don't know if he has a better. I don't think he has a. I'm not even gonna say a better because I feel like musically wise, I do like a T.I. album better than 101. But I think that as far as like the commercial success, as big as it is, I think that's where you gotta think different.
Yeah.
So
Did y'all come to a conclusion?
we
you
discussing it right now.
It's Cat.
What?
101 isn't the best.
No, it is.
It is. That's a fact. It's the best hip hop album in the South.
What is best? Describe best to me. Like, are you saying like musical wise?
Everything. Impact, music, all together. It's the best.
So yeah. So if we're going off of impact,
Everything. Not just
yeah.
impact.
So if we rounding it up,
round it up, yeah.
then that probably is correct. That probably is correct. The same way we just talked about Lupe and Kendrick.
Yeah.
If we say he's a better lyricist, like how we said it's like, let's say it's basketball, like Steph Curry, he's the best shooter ever. Does that make him better than LeBron?